If there's anything that's racist, it's vaccine passports. Talk about these vaccine mandates that are coming from the White House. This is something that is affecting people's livelihoods. I'm so proud of the nurses that have taken a stand. It's so funny. We try to get something trending. We have the followers, but they don't see it. And then, just after 7 minutes, Lauren Boebert is so dumb will trend number 1 all day long.
I wonder if that could have something to do with the fact that Lauren Boebert is so dumb.
I'm really enjoying telling Speaker Pelosi to kiss my mask, though.
Lauren Boebert, Congresswoman from Colorado, had this to say about this. Biden has deployed his needle Nazis to Mesa County. The people of my district are more than smart enough to make their own decisions about the experimental vaccine and don't need coercion by federal agents. Did I wake up in communist China?
2 weeks to slow the spread turned into communism really, really quickly. Now it's show me your papers.
Boebert paid herself more than $22,000 in mileage reimbursements for her campaign account last year. To justify those reimbursements, Boebert would have had to drive, get this, 38,712 miles while campaigning, despite having no publicly advertised campaign events in March, April, July, and only one in May. Just for context, the equatorial circumference of the Earth is not quite 25,000 miles.
I'm Rayy Vana, and welcome back to Rebel HQ. It seems that one of Lauren Boebert's favorite activities is to accuse Democrats of lying. While Democrats do lie, Lauren Boebert isn't exactly the person who should be making those allegations, given her adversarial relationship with honesty.
Texas removed their mask mandate 2 months ago. And since removing the mask mandate 2 months ago, Texas has not reported a single COVID death, not one.
This is made up. She just totally made it up. So Texas Governor Greg Abbott lifted all COVID restrictions in Texas back on March 2nd. The state had recorded 46,538 deaths at that point. As of May 19th, Texas has reported 50,051 deaths.
Not to mention the Congresswoman seemingly misusing her campaign funds.
Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert of Colorado. She owns a restaurant called Shooter's Grill, where employees are encouraged to carry firearms. Now we have learned that Boebert paid rent and utility bills for her restaurant with campaign funds, which is very much in violation of federal campaign finance laws.
The Congresswoman has also displayed an absolute lack of understanding when it comes to COVID vaccines, how they work, medicine in general, most things. Boebert once tweeted, "I woke up with a headache this morning. I took some Tylenol. Now, if everyone else could take some Tylenol too, so mine would start working, that would be great." Boebert was alluding to the fact that scientists say vaccines are more effective the more people are vaccinated, by making the dumbest comparison I've heard in a long time. And her constituents, particularly the doctors and healthcare workers in her district, are fed up with it.
Transmission rates are dangerously high in most of the district's counties. Vaccination rates low.
It's as bad as we've seen since the beginning.
How does it make you feel the way Representative Boebert has treated this pandemic? The masks, the vaccine?
I'm embarrassed for Colorado too, quite frankly. I'm embarrassed that she is my representative.
You're the CEO of an important hospital in her district, and you're willing to go out on a limb and say that?
I am. I think if you're going to take a stance in healthcare policy, you might actually want to learn something about healthcare policy.
She comes from a position of power, being our elected official, and I think that people are listening to what she's saying, and a lot of what she's putting out there is ideology that isn't fact, isn't medically sound, and it's putting a lot of people at danger, and it's quite honestly costing people lives, and it's frustrating to have to fight against that.
Representative Boebert, maybe it would be in your best interest to spend a little less time whining about Nancy Pelosi on Newsmax, a little less time tweeting insane and frankly stupid things, and focus a little bit more on the constituents, their lives and their interests, because they're the ones who got you where you are in the first place.